Amsoil metal protector. A couple years ago I did a very unscientific test. Turbo Weasel. I sprayed some of this metal protector on one exposed leaf spring on my SF sub, and I sprayed fluid film on the other. I couldn't tell the difference. But where I have noticed an issue is on the thermostat crossover, which is the later style that has the air conditioning compressor here, blah 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 blah. This is the dual thermostat, which they say doesn't work as well, but I don't know. Anyhow, I noticed that after I sprayed fluid film here, I soaked it in fluid film like the alternator. I noticed that it dried off here, it evaporated from the heat from the hot water being sucked through the block. Water pumps don't pump, they suck. I'm going to spray it with metal protector now and see if it protects once the heat gets a chance to work on it. I'm going to soak it with metal protector because I sprayed this all with fluid film, and my friend doesn't work for the company anymore in South San Francisco, so I don't get my deals on it anymore. So I haven't put them back on my page after YouTube reorganized everything and took away all my pictures and logos and stuff, and I haven't had a chance to get a geek to work on it. My wife, Mrs. CW, just got a new computer and we can't get the printer running, so we had our former tenant with the WRX Subaru come over and try to get the printer to work. It doesn't work. My computer, which I'd never plugged into her printer until she went away on vacation, worked the first time I tried it, and I tried it the second time after she came back, nothing. Unplugged it, replugged it several times, turned it on and off. The printer, it's a brother multifunction. So now her new computer won't recognize the printer or vice versa. So I have to get MJM computers to work on it. So there we go. I sprayed this goopy on. Look at that. 2 winters. Rusted. This metal protector goes on real thin. Kind of like WD-40. But maybe it'll protect. What I did notice is the fluid film didn't stick to galvanized. I sprayed the brake hoses and the associated hardware, and after one winter I noticed that all the brake hardware was rusty, and I came to the conclusion that the fluid film doesn't soak into galvanized. Therefore, salt gets right behind it. So I didn't spray the hood for some reason, and the guys are working next door. I think they're going to be taking down that building. They've been removing appliances for a scrap drive, I suppose. I don't know. I don't talk to them. They don't talk to me. People ask me, do you know such and such a landlord? I say, no, I don't associate with landlords. They're a bunch of, for the most part, not all of them, drinking, hunting, cruising guys with their fancy pickup trucks. Not my crowd. I like my old mechanical injection 6.2. Drag her up! Yep. I like my old tech stuff. I got nobody to show off to. They start when it's cold. They get me where I'm going. Detroit, Indiana, Muncie, Indiana. No problemo. So what do I need this electronic crap for? Can't figure out how stuff works. I like my old tech. Big, thick switches and wires. No computer controlled nothing. This thing just rides so nice, but it's too complicated. Feels like I'm driving a big rubber band. You wind it up and it just comes undone. Everything's isolated. You just don't feel like you're touching things or actuating things. I got lots of this metal protector at one of the Corvair shows I went to. Some guy was selling it. I bought a couple of big cans for $6 or $7, so I'm all stocked up. Might as well use it up. Do it while you're young. It's amazing the stuff that rusts. What's funny is that sub that I looked at the junkyard a couple of days ago, the underside of the oil cap had the same rust as this one. After 15 winters, this one's only had 2 winters and it got rusty until I fluid filmed it. Like I said, another guy that comes to that junkyard, drives a tow truck, saw it and bought it. So he had already cut the back bumper off for whatever reason. I guess someone wanted the back bumper, but It was sold. That's a good thing. Put it back on the road. Alrighty. We're all rust-proofed. I hate rust. I fluid filmed the belts and pulleys. Of course, it gets onto the working surface. I had to go pick up Mrs. CW, and the belt kept popping off. Did it 10 times. Ba-ding! I kept spraying carb cleaner or brake cleaner to try get the fluid film off of the pulleys. The belt would just fly off. The engine would start. Ba-ding! Did it so many times. I was so aggravated. Mrs. CW was waiting for me. Anyways, I figured it out. So now somebody asked me if I had a late model glove box door lock for a Corvair, because I got lots of Corvair stuff. So I'll go look right now. This door doesn't close as well as the Suburbans. Probably because it's got half the mileage. Alrighty, on the CW, we're getting more snow. Hate it.